Marek, how are
Hi,
you?
Kavita. Yeah, I'm good. You?
Good, thank you. Let me just give me a few
Yeah,
seconds to
no
sort out
problem.
my papers. You're going on holiday,
Yeah, tomorrow. Today's my last day at work.
Okay,
So,
perfect. Where are you going?
Well, we're going into Europe. It's gonna be a motorbike trip, 2 weeks on a motorbike.
Wow.
So yeah, France, Italy, Spain, Belgium, Luxembourg. Few
Nice.
places here and there.
Nice. Where in Belgium you going?
One of the places in Belgium is Bruges. Not sure if you
Oh,
heard
I've
of
been
it.
in Bruges.
Yeah,
Really nice.
very
really
little.
nice.
I heard it's a little, very nice, very colorful little town. So that's what we want to see. Then to Luxembourg, spend a probably night over there. And from Luxembourg, we're kind of gonna go back to France, Marseille, and then we probably gonna head towards Italy, where we wanna see a few places as well. Rome, Florence.
Oh, nice. I've been in Rome before, and it's really,
I
really
remember
lovely place.
you said so.
Yeah. Obviously you're gonna probably want to spend there 2 or 3 days just to,
That's the
to see
idea,
the
yeah.
place.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And from there, we're probably gonna take a ferry we're gonna take a trip to the coast and then take a ferry to Sicily. That's a Italian island where we're gonna again spend a couple of nights probably. Should be a nice visit, as long as we're not gonna have any issues with the Italian mafia, anything like it, I hope. And then from there again we're gonna take a ferry to Spain, where we want to go and see Barcelona. Me and my wife, we both are sort of fans of Spanish food, and and from there probably cruise a little bit around Spain, and then end up in San Sebastian, which is in Basque Country. So and spend again couple of few nights in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's all planned, yeah? All planned, booked, and...
No, funny thing is, I've not planned an accommodation. It's
Ooh.
supposed to be spontaneous, stress-free. If we want to stop, we'll stop. If we want to move, we're gonna move.
Nice.
That's the idea.
Sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go back to our meeting.
Okay.
Today's meeting is about your annual appraisal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Today I will talk about your performance during your employment period,
Okay.
and also about your future in the company, your goals and how to achieve them, and obviously to help you out achieve your goals.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you think you've done so far?
I think I've done quite well. Obviously, after the probation, it was a really good meeting, so it was a successful probation as far as I remember, but I'm still here.
Okay.
And we had another meeting halfway through the year. I think that was a pretty good meeting as well. I've been new to this job, and there was some challenges I had to overcome, but I think I've managed them quite well, and I think overall it's not too bad, I believe.
Yeah, we're going to discuss right now step by step your performance since you started. You've got yourself a appraisal form?
Yes, I've completed that for you as you asked me. There you go.
Thank you. I'm going to attach that to our performance review form later on.
Okay.
Okay, so the first 3 months of your employment were very good.
Thank you.
You have reached your goals, you reached your targets, and you've been consistent for the past 3 months, for the first 3 months basically.
Okay.
You've learned your job, you get to know it, and then you've reached the target.
Yeah, okay.
After your probation period, you improved a lot. You go over beyond the targets, and you continue more or less the same level, going up and up until 10.
Is that the reason why the targets were going slightly up? I've noticed that. But
yes, that was obviously we've been seeing you doing well, so obviously we have to increase the targets.
Good.
Unfortunately, your last 2 months hasn't been as great as the previous.
Okay.
You still do your targets, slightly above them, but it's far behind what you've been doing before.
Okay.
Obviously, we want you to be on the same level, more or less, like everyone else, and to reach the same goals like you've been doing for the past months.
Yeah.
And obviously at that moment you are one of the lowest performer in our team.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. You have any idea what's the reason of your performance slowing down?
Well, yeah, there is a reason why last couple of months might be not as good as previously, and it's nothing work related. It's purely personal, sort of a family type of a situation, which yeah, I had to kind of deal with. Yeah.
Is there anything I can help you with?
And at the moment, I'm trying to sort things myself, really. But yeah, and I think the worst is behind me at the moment, but it's still work in progress. Yeah.
Is there anything we can change in your work to help you, for example, rotate your shift and give you more flexibility? Or you happy to stay where you are and do, rota pattern? I'm asking because one of our staff, flexible staff, moved to a different department, and there is an open space for flexible worker at the moment. And if this is something that would suit you, then obviously I can arrange that.
Yeah, I think it's actually not a bad idea. I think it will help my personal situation quite a lot. That flexibility could be very helpful, at least for the time being, and it could definitely benefit me, and I think I could focus a little bit more on a work as well, a little bit more.
I've realized that you have a higher than average level of absence, and this is what I need to discuss with you next. Last 2 months, you've got 2 days sickness taken on the same time, the same days each month. Can you explain what's the reason of your absence?
Yeah, it's all the performance and the absence actually is related to the same problem. So me and my wife have been trying for a baby for past 3 years, and finally she got pregnant about 2 months ago, just a little bit over 2 months ago. But unfortunately, recently she had a miscarriage, and it was a quite extreme one. So I had to. So when it happened, I had to take sort of take few days off, skip few days of work. Stay with her, and then last month also when she had some checkups and appointments with the doctors and all, I wanted to be there with her as well. So again, I've skipped couple of days here and there, and it's all related really to that situation.
I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, but because there was no return to work interview conducted after your return, I wasn't aware of your situation, which obviously will have to improve in the future. In that case, flexible hours could be perfect for you.
Yeah.
You can schedule your work around your appointments and swap shifts around, and you don't have to basically skip the shifts to be able to attend your meetings. But also I have to advise you that you can take compassionate leave in that kind of situations, and you are fully entitled to have them, and they are fully paid.
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know that. I think the flexible working hours and shifts is a really good idea, and also thank you for the advice with the compassion leave. I've heard something before, but I wasn't really sure how this works, and
Okay. Tell me, what do you think you will be able to change to improve your performance?
So basically, if I would move to flexible shifts and flexible working hours, I could accommodate my appointments, all my wife's appointments really around my work, and I could focus at work a little bit on my targets and my general performance at work as well. So yeah.
Great. I also think that. But if you feel there's anything else we can help you with to get back to on track and reach
Sure.
your goals, then please let me know, okay?
Yeah, I'll do that.
And I've got also another issue I have to discuss with you.
Right, okay.
It's about the grievance your work colleague raised against your behavior, which happened a few months ago.
Right,
Is this
yeah.
situation resolved now?
Yeah, I believe so. It was a very stressful time for me, and I remember that day. It was a fairly stressful day as well. We got into a little bit of a conversation with my colleague. Few words too many might have been said, and but we split at the time, and ever since, I've tried to clear a bit of air between us. I've apologized to him, and I think at the moment the situation is really quite good. We talk as normal. I don't think any of us holds any grief against one another. So I think I've managed it really quite well. Yeah.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy that you've managed to resolve your problems, especially that I heard that you've expressed an interest in the team leader role. Is that correct?
Yeah. I heard that company is planning to create a role, or there's availability for that career progression, and by all means, I would love to
because the
step
thing
up.
is, at the moment the team grows.
Yeah.
We want to have someone to to take a team leader role and be some kind of person who lead a team. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, as a team leader, you will need to lead by example. And you have to make sure you understand what the responsibility will be on you when you become one.
Yeah.
It's not only about reaching goals and going above them, it's also about people relation.
Yeah.
You as a team leader will have to resolve some weird situation or difficult situation where it's very challenging role, but it also gives you opportunity to bond with the staff. You will be able to support them, help them, and you will be that kind of transition between them and manager. So you will be that kind of
link.
It's not transition, link between them and staff, okay? And then there is another issue which I have. You very rarely attending any company events or charity events which we have scheduled. You didn't go to Christmas party. We have a bowling which we went to the team and with the team, and you also didn't come. What's the reason why you don't want to socialize with the team?
It's not like I don't want to socialize. It's really again around the situation with my wife and the family problem. After work I was going back home just to help my wife with day-to-day kind of responsibilities and I felt it would be kind of wrong from my point just to go and have fun when my wife was home on her own and kind of dealing with that problem. But we have that holiday right now, which should help us to move on past that point, relax and just move on, and hopefully once we're gonna get to that point, I'll be able to socialize with the company and team a little bit more, and this should help me to start achieving the goals, but also bond with the team a little bit more. That's what I promised to do. Once it all kind of becomes all come back to the normality.
I'm really glad to hear that. And obviously, if you want, we can organize a night out together with our partners maybe, so we all get to know each other, and obviously we will try to make you feel more comfortable around the team. Is this something you would be happy?
Yeah, by all means. I think it would be even quite good. Also, if we could do the partners, maybe my wife could come with me, and then she could get to know the team, and it would help her to move on into again social gatherings and things like this. By all means. And actually, I've heard about this really good place not far from our work, that new steakhouse. Okay. Apparently, it's not too expensive, and apparently they serve really good food. So that's something we could maybe together start, to have a chat about with the team on the next team meeting. You could suggest it, and maybe I could try to organize it.
Sounds
What do you
great.
think?
Sounds great. Obviously,
Okay.
if you would like to take an initiative and organize it, book the table, then obviously after when you come back from your holiday, I will have a chat with the staff and move forward. Okay.
Definitely happy to do it.
I would like you to achieve your goals to become a team leader.
Yeah, okay.
So I have a list of training which you possibly could attend. I've got it in the office, so I'll bring it over to you later on.
Okay.
If you interested, you can pick at least 2 free trainings,
Sure.
so I can arrange them for you. And you can do them. Okay?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll have a look through the list. Maybe we can sit down together. You could suggest the first one to start with, and then we can maybe book them after I come back.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
And there is also one thing which I think it would be very beneficial for you.
Okay.
Our company requests us to speak and ask if anyone would like to become a employee council member.
Okay.
Obviously, it's like 1 year role during your working hours,
Sure.
and it will also again help you bond with the staff. It's something which you will have to, basically you will get some a request or response from the staff, suggestions you will brought up later on to the management team.
Yeah. Okay. I would love to do it. Absolutely.
This also will help you with your team leading role.
I think so.
Make the bond between the staff. Yeah.
No, I think it's a really good idea, and I would definitely.
You don't have to make the decision right now, obviously.
Okay.
You can think about it, have a chat with your wife, obviously. If you're up to do it, then let me know, but it's no pressure, obviously.
No, to be honest with you, I think those elements together, stepping up possibly into the team leader's role and the trainings and this employee council element, I think they all could really benefit me quite well, and I could learn few more things as well about the company and the operational challenges, and it's going to give me great opportunity to bond with the with the rest of the team, and also helping them resolve certain issues. They're going to maybe start seeing me a lot more as a leader.
That's
so
exactly what
I'm
I
definitely up
was
to it.
thinking as well. Okay, do you have anything else you would like to discuss with me today?
No, I think it was a really quite good meeting. So that's it from me, really.
Great. If anything, you know where to find me. Just come over, and I will try to be as helpful as I can. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
To summarize today's meeting, there are a few goals which you need to reach for the next 6 months. Okay. First of all, you need to improve your performance in regards to the targets.
Yes, that should improve right now.
I want you to get back to the same level where you've been before 2 months ago. Your absence and your sickness, this need to be reduced. Okay. Hopefully your flexible hours will help you with that.
Yeah.
Your work relationship with your colleagues.
Yeah.
So we have soon charity event. It's a possibility for you to attend, and obviously the night out with the team. So this is something you will have to take a part with, and joining employee council.
Yeah.
And the last one, your training, which obviously I will give you a list for.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. I like that idea, and I think it's a really good plan. How we could move on further, and how this can help me to step up. With my career, really.
Perfect.
In my career.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
So we cover everything. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Karina.
Have a lovely holiday, and I will see you within 2 weeks' time.
Yes, you definitely will. Thank you very much. Take care.
No problem.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.